Okay, so I have been doing research and I've been studying gender, identity, and sexuality for this current semester, right? So it's important to note the transgender community currently going through a massive change in political views, right? Especially in Florida, where currently just August 21st or 22nd, 2022, they passed a law where they're banning transgender Medicaid help, as in helping transgender kids to transition. So that's currently ongoing. And there's also the prohibitance of speaking about the word gay or so in schools. I guess further in Florida, right? All over Florida. And this is due to political figures who have a lot of power, like Ron DeSantis, who I believe he's a Republican, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think it's a little political for me to talk about that. But he does not accept the transgender community. He thinks it's more of a danger for kids to transition or to get help, right? I think it's important to note that him causing this ban can cause depression, can cause suicide rates to spike up even more so than they are now. Just the acceptance overall, so it continues to be hidden, and these people continue to hide their identity and not feel accepted within the community itself. So why would I just can't believe people like that exist. Like, why are you so afraid of the transgender community? What have they done to you? Why are you so afraid in accepting these views of people who want to come out and express themselves freely, you know? I thought it was a free country. Aren't you like violating all these amendments coming out with banning the transgender community? Like, are you aware of intersex and all these other categories that happen at birth? And let's not read them categories. That's a bad language, actually. But there's so many others than just the binary male and female gender. Like there's two-spirit, there's agender, there's all these terms for gender dysphoria, I suppose, right? And people, like, why are they so against it? Just why? Why can't you grow mentally? Why can't you open your mind to think, like, this is the new thing? So many people are faking their profiles online. Why aren't you banning that? Why are you so focused on the transgender community? Like, people have to hide who they are in order to come out and be open. Like, why? And why are you accepting that? Like Ron DeSantis, dude, he just said he's banning transgender Medicaid help, right? And there's this article where it says that there's a lot of misinformation that happened, so it can be approved. Like, there was not enough research done or other political views on it. They just went along with misinformation, right? That's the article, one of the articles I've read so far. So why is it that society is so against it. And not society. I think it's mostly men who have this ideology. And I think as a fact, because of men or whatever playing a role into this and being like scared or whatever, women who are in relationships with these men are following what these men believe in. They don't even know, but they're accepting it because their man believes in it. So it's just like a little pyramid. And why? Why are you so afraid to see a transgender woman out? Or a transgender male? Like, what have they done to you? Obviously, dude, it all applies to whether you're transgender, whether you're whatever sex you are, female or male, abuse is still illegal. That's illegal regardless, right? So why are we letting this abusive man continue to do so? And have the power to? Why can't they speak up their mind, but we can't? I guess money talks, huh? What about for women also? I suppose white supremacy, right? It's a whole revolution in here, dude. What do you mean you're not accepting transgender people? What do you mean? They're just trying to be as free as you and me. Period. With that being said, well, I'm just stating my opinions. Let me know what you think about this video. Please don't show hate to me. I'm trying to be as open-minded about it all, but run the risk, right, of these people who don't have an open mind about things and they want things from 100 years ago to rehappen or something. Like, if we haven't grown our political views, like, why are you so stuck in the past? Like, I think it's time to revolutionize, grow as human beings, dude. How are we gonna get stuck in hatred? Like, don't you see Russia happening right now? Dude, Russia, like, because of this selfish man. Not two, because of this selfish man, dude. The other man is just like poor, like, what is he gonna do? Because of one man. And this other man here in the United States just contributing to the hate. Like, come on, dude. How, like, come on. You can't afford to get Medicaid for transgender kids. You can't afford to get more help for women also. You can't afford, but you can afford for men, right? Anything for the men. As if we didn't have like similar brains or what. It's so stupid what they're trying to do. I just can't. And honestly, dude, okay, so political figures, right? Political figures who have power or whatever, they're pointing their views. Okay, so what about the celebrities? What about making this whole love? I mean, everybody has their freedom to think whatever, to support whatever they want to, right? But why don't we have these, why don't we grow? I'm sorry. I'm not even saying it right. Okay. I have to edit that. Okay, so evolution in the celebrity stand, right? if more celebrities were to accept the transgender community, then we could see a change in love, in growth, in acceptance. Because, I mean, celebrities are the key and they're the idols, right? A lot of people look up to these people. So if you were to be more for the LGBTQI plus community and for women also, like, we could see an evolution in growth. Why are we just stuck with these political figures who can't open their mind, dude? Who have they even done the research for it? Like, dude, quick, just quick. I'm noting depression. Suicide rates are about to sky up too, like, and you're okay with that? You're okay with the sadness? You're okay with making life not fair? Like, life's already hard. And you're okay with all of the pain? You're a real one. Huh? So I hope together as a community, and celebrities especially, open themselves up, dude. And they come together with love. Obviously, we've seen some changes and more of the community of celebrities are for it. But I think you need to do some research. That it's not just male and female, dude. There's so many other identities that you're unaware of. And then you need to teach yourself about it also. Because sexuality is primarily one of the main concerns in human society that is so taboo to talk about, right? Like, oh, don't talk about your personal life. Sure, honey, sure. So these are my views. I think we need to grow together further. And yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about Florida and the 11 other states who are against Medicaid and the transgender kids community. We gotta learn somehow, dude. And I don't think not teaching kids about sexuality is the way to go, because parents are definitely not teaching their kids. Their kids are just learning from the internet, which is fake most of the time. So how about really implementing a system in all schools to help kids learn more about their bodies and their identities and the acceptance of love. It might be hard, it might be a hard battle, but at least we can do something about it right now before it's too late, right? Like, Florida is already going too far into it, and Ron DeSantis has this stupid mentality. I'm sorry to call it stupid, but dude, technically, you're wow. Just wow. And you would think because you're a political figure that you would study more about it, before you make something a bill. Or are you just uncomfortable with the idea of it because you were raised conservative in a way? What is it, honey? What is it? Anyways, I leave it at that. This video is so, but if you have any comments or concerns, leave them down below. Let's talk about it more. I think we need more love instead of hate.